Hi, I'm Anthony Drager, and welcome to the Edge Trading Group. I've spent my whole life day trading and investing in the financial markets. I've learned a lot of things, made a lot of mistakes, but I've also learned to understand what makes prices move. This allowed me to reach my full potential. So what is trading, really? What do you need to be a good trader? Because the time you're putting in might not be what you need. Consider these questions. How are you going to make trading less random for you? How do you turn education into execution? To me, it's three things: the content, the design, and the community. Starting with the content, which has to be the right content, and it has to explain why price moves. My dad used to tell me, if you know how, you'll have a job, but if you know why, you'll be the boss. There's 1,000,001 ways to analyze how prices move, but have you ever learned why? The why matters, and it has to be what governs price movement in the markets. Every trader's heard of the adage, buy low, sell high, but have you ever thought of it this way? After you buy it, you're a seller. In trading, everyone who buys something will eventually have to sell it. For example, someone who buys, let's say, corn, would naturally hope to sell that corn at a higher price. But what if the market doesn't let them sell it higher? The fact remains they still have to sell it. And how about other people who also bought it and now also have to sell it? This explains why they would come in after you to sell it at a lower price. It's usually not because they want to, but because they have to. Understanding that principle, the principle of other traders being stuck in their losing positions and being forced to act, is what causes price movement. This is what's been missing in your trading education up to this point. By joining the Edge Trading Group, you're not just going to learn how markets move, you're going to understand why. In creating the Edge training programs, we address the second important element of how we make trading less random: the layout and design, a way in which to take the principle of why and transfer it into action and skill. I could be the greatest trader in the world with all the proper concepts and principles, but unless they're designed intentionally to make you understand trading, none of it will be learned effectively. Everyone should know the difference between learning and understanding. It's like the difference between hearing and listening. I hear my wife, but I don't always listen to her. And we all know how dangerous that could be. Everyone's goal is to take consistent profits out of the market, and they naturally want to learn how to do that. Very quickly, people realize how complex that could be. But when you understand why prices move, taking consistent profits becomes a simple task, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Starting with step 1, what makes you bullish or bearish? Step 2, what market relationships can help that opinion? And finally, step 3, how to use order flow to execute your ideas. I wanted to make what's basic to me basic to you. That's why I've taken my 25 years of trading experience and turned the complexity into simplicity in the Edge training programs. Finally, the third element that will make your trading less random is community, but the right community. Trading can be a very lonely business, and we all know how easy it can be to get lost in the wilderness. The ETG community is about being around like-minded people with a desire to grow and a willingness to share in our virtual team room. This is the best way to support, encourage, and guide you through your journey. So why did you come to the Edge Trading Group? Why did you get into trading in the first place? If financial freedom and money aren't your top answers, then you're lying to yourself. I'm here to tell you that the money that everyone desires to take from the financial markets is the result of having the confidence that you know what you're doing. That confidence comes from your consistency, and your consistency comes from eliminating randomness. At some point, somewhere along the line, you have to understand trading. Or as my dad put it, if you know why, you'll be the boss. That's why the content, design, and community you'll find in the Edge Trading Group are an edge in and of itself.